Hey, beautiful souls. This is Ashoo here. How are you doing? And welcome, 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 as usual, on my channel from the bottom of my heart. And I think I'm making the video after a long time because I was just in the cycles of my process, busy doing a lot of stuff and becoming expanded in my consciousness. At the same time, I would say in my integration of Kundalini awakening process, and I'm feeling very fresh, and that's a good news, isn't it? And a lot of my beautiful friends out there who are going through their Kundalini process and would like to know, if the time that you are sailing through the ups and downs of this process, are they ever going to smoothen up? And then I can tell you that if you're navigating your process with complete responsibility, honesty, and establishing a good connection, honest connection, responsible connection with this mother energy, definitely it's going to smoothen up. And I'm very excited today to share with you something that could also help you in your integration process and that I've been following since the year 2020. And it has really helped me to smoothen the knots from my process and smoothen it up. And that's it, smile and pass it on. You can see. And today I'm going to share about the laughter yoga practice, the laughter wellness that I have been doing, and how it has helped in smoothening the knots from my Kundalini awakening process as a great tool of self-regulation of this energy. So I'm going to start the basic learning course on laughter yoga wellness on 8th of May. So if you're interested to join and learn some basic skills that you can utilize in this process, I will be guiding you in the basics of laughter wellness. And this, after doing this 6 lessons, you may enroll for my classes that are specifically meant for my beautiful Kundalini awakening groups who are going through this process, because I can pinpoint and let you know the energy dynamics of practicing laughter wellness and how you can use it for your nervous system health and for self-regulation and for establishing more joyful connection with this energy in your awakening journey, so that you can in your integration phase expand more joyful experiences and live your day from a space of more awake and alive consciousness. So if you, I would definitely recommend you to do this laughter wellness course, because laughter is our birthright, happiness is our birthright, and I have made this course very affordable. It is only $99 for 6 lessons. So take charge of your happiness and learn these practices that you can follow throughout your day whenever stress is overtaking you, whether the stress of day-to-day life, events, situations, people around you, or the stress of this energetic awakening that is fiercely rising through you without giving you a chance to rest during this process. So let's get started with smile and pass it on, as I would like to share with you that in this my journey of Kundalini awakening, how laughter wellness has helped me. Because as most of you who can empathize, like in this process, uh, how much panic and chaos may rise to the surface as your whole world is crumbling from your past referencing and conditioning. And we really need those moments of grounding ourselves into our reality and knowing that everything is going to be fine, it's going to pass over, and new filters are going to develop that are much more healthier filters of living your day-to-day life. So I was going through a lot of stress was emerging from my physiology during this process, and I didn't know, like, especially one painful pattern that was kind of in my left side of my body, especially in my some kind of blockage in this area that I was able to clear through diaphragmatic breathing, and then we exhale with our laughter. So basically, it's an exercise program. So what I found is I was doing when I was doing this practice of diaphragmatic breathing with belly laughter, I was activating certain parts of my energy centers, and my physiology got activated in the ways that helped me to flush out any kind of residual toxins that were stuck in my system. And that was such a relief because I was having this condition for many, many years, almost 14 years. This pattern was coming over. Then I had to go to chiropractor coming over. I had to go to chiropractor coming over on weekly basis, then bi-weekly. And as I increased my visits to the chiropractor, it was happening like on monthly basis. And then sometimes my like after 2 months I had to go, but it was never ending process for so many years. And I was like kind of little uh, hopeless. So am I going to live like this forever? And then this magic happened. I got this magic wand of laughter yoga wellness that helped me with sustained laughter practice of 40 minutes. I experimented with it because what I learned in this course was that it helps with your pain relief, it helps with stress, and it has so many multiple benefits, not only for your psychological benefits, for increasing and expanding your optimism and joy centers get activated when you are practicing it regularly as an exercise program. Remember that our minds have been conditioned to laugh for entertainment, right? So we're watching something fun, we activate our laughter centers in the brain, and our body wants to laugh through that conditioning. But as you're going through your Kundalini awakening process, you're understanding that how this is a deconditioning process. So I think that also allowed me to align myself so well with this unconditional laughter practice because I know that I'm just leaving past so much of my conditioning in this process. And when I started practicing laughter yoga, it came to me as like this from that filter, you know. So my journey of laughter yoga comes from a different filter, as many people who come into their laughter journey, they come through different life events and circumstances. So when I came into my laughter practice, I came from that perspective of unconditional aspects of Kundalini awakening process. And then I thought, oh, this is also unconditional laughter. Let me practice unconditional laughter as I'm becoming more proficient in a lot of unconditional stuff in my life. So when I started practicing unconditionally, it came to me easily because the levels of resistance that usually people have when it comes to laughing for no reason, they were not too strong. So I found I took to it very easily. I was not resisting my process, and I was able to hook onto it. And another motivation was my pain pattern. I just wanted to get rid of it, and I was seeing a hope in this. So when I started having this pattern after I joined this program, I think I must be within second or third week of this coaching course when I did it in 2020. And I thought, okay, why not I experiment with laughter? I've heard laughter is the best medicine. It is the soup for your soul. So why not I try and see if I can prevent my visit to the chiropractor? And then started with breathing and laughing, and the belly laughter. And I was quite connected with my process internally. And within 20 minutes, I practiced for 20 minutes because I was taking my laughter as a medicine in that particular moment. And I practiced for 20 minutes. I said, oh, my pain pattern is decreasing. That's such a good sign. That means it's working. So I persisted for another 20 minutes. So within 40 minutes, I was able to regain my healthy physiology. And that activated my positive psychology. I was like, oh, so full of brightness and optimism. Wow, I could get rid. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, energy, for guiding me towards something that's really helping me to get rid of all the toxins from my system and regulating my process and integrating my process. And it is so much fun. And since then, like, I think smile and pass it on. Like, if you would like to bring more smiles in your life, try some unconditional laughter. Register for my course. I would greatly recommend it. It is not that like I'm telling you just like that, because it is coming from a purpose. It is coming from a pain that turned into a purpose of laughing every day unconditionally and passing it on to others so that we can make this world a more joyful space and more spring in our feet and more laughter on smile on our lips and laughter in our hearts, like when it's coming out, then we can bring more peace inside out, and this world can be a better place, right, to live and thrive in. And also your nervous system goes into a thriving state. So my friends, do hop on this journey of unconditional laughter and sprinkle your mind and body and your soul with more smiles, more laughter. And because just check, like, where are you resistant to taking charge of your own happiness? Because it is not that laughter we are because I think the resistance comes from those preconceived social constructs, like, oh, I'm laughing for no reason, what others would think of me. Like, there's a judgment placed on that. So just get past the judgment. That's a very important part of your Kundalini process as well, like how much non-judgmentally you put yourself to do things that are good for your wellness, for your well-being, that allow you to connect with your heart center and connect in your process with the more integrated positive aspects of your process. So if you do this course, you can do more fun courses with me in your integration phase of your Kundalini energy, where you can open up your joy centers and connect with this energy and also contribute to passing it on to others. If you choose to do laughter professionally and you pass it on to others around you in the world you live around you physically, and manifest more laughter in your life and around you. I know I've been practicing nonstop since 2020 March or May. I think 2020 May, I came across end of May. And I thought I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a try. I've tried everything. I have tried pranic healing. I have tried Reiki. I tried many more modalities, but nothing was helping. So it did help me, and I was able to see the connection, energetic connection for deeper healing in this modality. So if you would like to learn some how to expand your laughter capacity and do it as an exercise program and connect with your breath and connect with the fun parts of this exercise program, then you're welcome to come on board and join my courses that are taking place in the month of May as well as in the month of June. And these are going to be ongoing monthly program for anybody who would like to take charge of their happiness and expand their physiology, to condition their physiology for more happiness hormones and release a potpourri of endorphin, serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine in your system with this exercise program. This is a very somatic, very bodily practice, and we are not so much in our mind when we are doing laughter. It is a great meditation practice that you can combine with singing, dancing, laughing, and playfulness, a childlike playfulness, a great opportunity to connect with your childlike nature and come alive during this process. Not only that, for emotional regulation, for boosting your immunity, and for improved blood circulation, digestive functions, you name it, there are so many benefits of practicing laughter as an exercise with deep breathing. I love the fun part of this process, the childlike aliveness that we try to connect with our inner child as it is a kindergarten of the adults. And you can be funny and crazy and unconditionally love yourself and be authentic from inside out. So, my friends, I hope to see you on board with me on your journey of Kundalini Awakening process. We are trying to bring more joy and fun as you go through processing the shadow aspects of this process. You can always balance it up through laughter as a practice that can help you to align your energies in parallel as you're sailing through the chaotic aspects. You can always provide a new referencing to yourself in parallel that will help you later in your integrative process of expanding, you taking charge of your happiness journey as well as integration and relationship with your Kundalini energy on this path of spiritual healing and self growth. If you're ready to take charge of your happiness and regulate your energy and nervous system using tools and strategies that are very much gifted to you by the universe itself, then do check the link in the description box below and hop on to this journey of love, laughter, and light with me. Hope to see you. Bye bye. Take care.